Gary from MrG Shave. This is the Battle of the Blades. Yeah, so I've already put the pre-shave on, which was Proraso. I'm not really going to dwell too much on the products. I'm actually going to start using the samples that I've been getting off various people on Mondays. So every Monday will be a sample soap. This is from Scott, and it's PAA John Frum, number 3. So only another 2 to go, Scott, and then I'll have finished those samples, and I'll start on Billy's samples and various others, flashes samples and things like that. So I've got quite a lot of samples to get through. So yeah, so the pre-shave is on. The soap I've put in the bowl, so I'm just going to spread that out. The bowl is the Captain's Choice bowl. So there we are. So I'm just spreading that soap out. It's about 1/4 teaspoon's worth of soap in here. And I'm just spreading it evenly all around the bowl. So that's the soap done. And then we'll go on to the brush I'm going to use is the Strling two band synthetic. So I'm going to put that in there. And then obviously you know the razors that I'm going to use, but the blades are, for today's battle, are Perma-Sharp. So I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that clearly, but that's Perma-Sharp. And that's in the rose gold razor on plate 3. So I'm going to put that together so it's ready. Put the washer on, screw on the handle, and drop that. So that's it completed. So the second blade in the battle is Astra green. So again, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that, but yeah, I think you can. Even without my glasses, I think that's in focus. So plate 3, there it is. Plate 3, washer and handle. And straight in the hot water. So just to confirm, these are the blades in the Gunmetal razor. It is Astra green, and in the rose gold it is Perma-Sharp. So those are the blades. So what I'm going to do now is lather up, get ready for the shave, and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, all lathered up, so all ready to go. So the scent of this is wonderful. I do like this scent. Just wipe some of that on there. Oh, let's get some water. So it's taken me a couple of minutes to lather the soap. In that time, the pre-shave, the Proraso pre-shave has done its job and it's soaked in. So here we go. Just painting this on. This might actually need some more water. While I was off camera, I was sort of lathering away. It was about 2/3 the way in. And obviously the slickness from the Proraso pre-shave took its toll, and the brush slipped out of my hand, dropped straight into the bowl full of water. So I was worried this was going to be a bit wet. I didn't squeeze it out, but I just let it drip out, and then carried on with the lather. But yeah, it seems to be good. Let's put some more water on. Paint that in. And that's great. That'll do me. I don't need to push it too much with DE razors. You don't need it to be as hydrated as you do with a straight razor. I mean, it doesn't harm the shave, but I don't know what it is, I like a drier lather with a DE than I do with with a straight razor. So I've done it again. I can't remember. I think. Let's have a look. I've forgotten which blade is in which razor. You're all shouting at the screen now. It's that one. It's the Astra, or it's the... Yeah, so the Gunmetal is in the Astra. So the Astra is going to be on my right side, which is here, your left. And the Perma-Sharp is going to be on my left, your right. So there you go. So let's start off with the Astra. I know this blade, it's one of my favourite blades, very smooth. We're on plate 3 with this razor, and it's beautifully smooth. Absolutely so comfortable. You can feel the blade, so it's not quite like some of the other razors. I think the Gillette Wilkinson sword, I could hardly feel the blade. But you can just feel the blade when you've got it at the right angle. But it feels super smooth. But at the moment, I would say, you know, that's as smooth as the Gillette Wilkinson. But just a touch more blade feel. Right, Perma-Sharp. I know this blade as well. Now I would say this one has... I don't think this is a sharp. I don't know. I mean, probably people are going to scream at me. But this feels just a touch more tuggy than the Astra. Just a touch, not a lot. It's still smooth, but I can feel the hair's being cut more, if you know what I mean. It feels almost tuggy, but not. It is an efficient blade, don't get me wrong, and it is a blade I'd happily use, and I probably wouldn't have noticed the difference had I not done this blade battle. So I would say the Astra is smoother, possibly sharper, possibly a touch more comfortable on the first pass, which is where you kind of feel it because you've got the most growth. Let's just get rid of some of this soap on the handle because I don't want to drop the brush again. So let's get some more lather on the brush and let's just paint that on. Oh yeah, this is luxurious. Really, really nice. And the scent, I don't know what it reminds me of. I haven't looked up the scent profile on these. I don't tend to do that when I have a sample. I tend to just go for it. It's a soapy scent. It's not like Strling Barbershop. It reminds me though of something. It's like it reminds me of a hand soap or a well-known brand hand soap. It's very pleasant scent. I would say scent strength on this. Again, you've got to remember this is a sample, and I've had some bad experiences with samples in terms of their scent dissipating either while in transit or while I've been waiting to use them. But scent strength on this is about a 4 at this point in time, but I cannot, you know, it's really bugging me and I cannot work out what this reminds me of. Really frustrating. So, against the grain on this side with the Astra is straight up. Beautifully smooth. Just get that blade feel. I have to admit, I mean, you could call it bias, but the Astra Green is one of my favourite blades. It really is. Absolutely love it. Right, Perma-Sharp. This is across the grain as usual. Now that's interesting. There's no tug now. No tug at all. It was only on the first pass. That, I would say, is equally as smooth as the Astra on the second pass. Just goes to show. You can't make assumptions until you reach the end of a 3-pass shave, including a pickup pass if you need it. But oh, this is annoying me. I really know this scent. And I can't think what it is. It's a nice scent. It's not a scent. For instance, I wouldn't go and buy this, the John Frum, because of the scent. I'd buy it because of the slickness of the soap and its performance is superb. But PAA soaps, you're pretty much guaranteed a great performance with PAA. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, for those that don't know. Look them up on Google. Great soap, artisan soap manufacturer. Oh, this is gorgeous. I've been getting some really great shaves lately. Oh yeah, and I've got to 400 subscribers. Oh my God, I didn't see it. I think it was Sig Solo pointed it out to me a couple of days after it had happened, when I looked and checked when I got to the 400 mark. I think it was the 7th of May, and it was Sunday, I think it was Sunday when Sig sent me a message saying congratulations. It could have been Sunday or Saturday. So we're going against the grain now on this side with the Astra. I love it. This feels too mild for me at the moment, but as I said before, I'm using plate 3 because it's right in the middle of the aggression on this razor. So everybody knows, if they own one of these, what that feels like, or the aggressiveness is, and they can go up or down from there. I would usually, certainly on this pass, I'd probably be on a 4 plate. On the first pass and second pass, probably on a 5 plate if I was going to do it. If I had to do 1 plate only, I'd be on plate 5 all the way through. But there you go. So against the grain now with the Perma-Sharp in the Rose Gold 6C. And again, this is smooth as smooth can be. I can feel the blade. Possibly slightly more tuggy, maybe a bit more feedback, I don't know. Yeah, a bit more there. Interesting. Do you know what? I don't think, well, until I've felt around my face, I don't think I'm going to be able to pick a winner here. A little bit here. A little bit here. Equal on both sides. Stalemate. That's what I say. I can't at this point tell. I've got a few weepers here. And I've got a few weepers down there, so it's equal on both sides. I'm going to go for the pickup pass. The reason I go up here is because I've got a line of hair here, or beard growth here, that sort of grows that direction. It's only a small line, but I've just, you know, I have to pick that up. And so I do the same on the other side, just because it's asymmetrical. Or symmetrical, not asymmetrical. What am I talking about? But, right, so pickups. On that side, we're done. Yeah, there's no pickup there, I just do it. Right. I can't decide. I really can't decide which one's better. Let's just give my face a wash. I mean, it's still got loads of lather left in the bowl. Oh God, I've splattered myself now. Look at me. I've got it all down my t-shirt. It's me clapping my hands together. Let's just put it on my head as well. Right. I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back for the decision of which blade won the battle. Be right back. Right, back for the post shave. Time for a cold rinse. And I'm going to use the alum just to see if there's feedback. Nothing on the Perma-Sharp side, or a little bit down here, all along here. That's interesting. Well, I would say the Astra was, out of the two, if I had to go with a preference, but again, that might be biased because Astra, almost from the beginning, has been one of my favourite blades. If not the favourite blade. There have been blades since that have challenged that and, you know, may have replaced the favourite, but I don't know. The Astra would still be up there. The Perma-Sharp though, very close, very close. I'd have to call this a draw. I've definitely got more feedback here. Only a 1 or 2 out of 10, nothing major, but I got absolutely no feedback on this side. Both BBS. So that to me is a draw. That's what I'm going to call it. Let's wash this off. I think they're both very similar blades, both very smooth. The Perma-Sharp feels, I don't know whether you call it dull. Some people would translate that feeling on their face to being sharp and efficient. I felt it slightly tuggy at times, but it gave me the same result, and certainly on the second pass. Third pass I felt it again a little bit more when I was going against the grain. So I would say yes, if I had to choose one, I'd say the Astra, just by a mosquito's antenna width. You know, it literally is minuscule, the difference between the two, and I'd recommend both of those blades to anybody. Great razor blades. Right, let's go on with the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. I'm not really pushing the products at all, but I never do, but I'm not showing the products because this is all about the blades. It's not, well, I'll show you if you really want to see it, but it's not really about the products. It's about the actual feel. Yeah, there's no real difference. I'm using Old Spice Original aftershave. Oh, nice, nice, classic scent that. And then I'm going with the Nivea Sensitive Post Shave Balm. Yeah, I think with those blades, it's going to come down to personal preference. That battle was so close that I can't really decide. If I had to choose one, I would probably choose it out of bias, which is the Astra, only because it's my go-to razor blade. If I'm not sure of a razor, I will put an Astra green in it, because I'm so used to that blade. But that's it. So yeah, a draw. I will see you on Wednesday now for, I'll say goodbye in the usual way. So that was the Battle of the Blades. So these are the 6C, these are the weapons, the Razor Rock 6C. And the blades, it was Astra Green versus Perma-Sharp. And for me, the Astra came just above the Perma-Sharp. So in terms of comfort, but that's probably because I'm used to it, and that's all there is in it. So it's down to personal experience, but both blades are brilliant. So I'll see you on Wednesday for the straight razor shave. All right, bye now.